Please be seated. Katie and Albert, I extend to you greetings and affirmation on this momentous day of love and confirmation. To our assembled guests, on behalf of Katie and Albert, I extend to you all a very warm welcome. Katie and Albert, on behalf of those assembled here, we acknowledge and honor you on the most special and happiest days of your lives. We welcome you to this moment and to the place you have come to in each other's hearts. We are gathered here today to join Katie and Albert in the union of marriage. As special guests, you are here because this couple feels close to you and asks that you join with them in this dedication of sacred purpose. You represent all the people in the world who will be touched in any way by the life of this couple. You represent their friends and family, now and forever. They have chosen this act of marriage and this public, holy ceremony in which to proclaim it. Katie and Albert, we live at a time when very little in life is considered sacred. One thing must remain so, however, or all the world disintegrates. That is and shall be an agreement between two people. This day we celebrate a sacred agreement between the two of you. I congratulate you on the journey of your lives, on the strength and courage it has taken for each of you to make your way to this time and place. Both of you have found a way to put away childish things and embrace a very mature love. You receive on this day the blessing thereof for yourselves and all the world. We live in times that are constant with challenges. This marriage is not to be an escape from the world, but indeed a commitment to greater service to the world. You shall not exclude the world, but include it in your love. Together in this marriage you shall contribute more fully, for you shall be more complete. Katie, Albert is God's gift to you, but he is not a gift for you alone. It is God's will that in your love, this man might find within himself a greater sense of who he's meant to be. You are asked to see the good in this man, to accept him for who he is and who he shall be, that thus he might be healed and made strong. And so it is with you also, Albert, that although Katie is God's gift to you, she is not a gift intended for you alone. You are asked by God to so love this woman, that in your love she might find herself so beautiful and strong and brave and true, that the entire world might be blessed by the presence of a woman who so shines. May she relax in your arms as she has never relaxed before. May she know from now on that there is one on whose love she can depend forever. Our hope for both of you is that you might find in each other's love such profound acceptance and total release that together you might experience the forgiveness that shall free the world. May you create a piece of heaven on earth. From this point forward, Katie, Albert's needs will carry the same priority as your own. Likewise, Albert, from this point forward, Katie's needs will be seen to as important as your own. You shall not be as two conflicting or competing forces, but rather the energies of your lives shall blend into harmony and oneness. To both of you, I enjoin you to release at this time all impediments to your joy. In this moment, may you forgive each other any past transgressions, that you might enter this marriage reborn. Allow the waters of forgiveness to wash you clean. You are given the chance to begin your lives again this day, as God grants you radical renewal through the power of this commitment. You commit to a compelling future for yourselves, for any children you might have, or one day might have, and to any part you might play in the healing of the world. Receive fully God's gifts on this day, as he receives so fully the gift of your love for each other. May you rejoice in the Lord as the Lord rejoices in you. To the parents of Katie and Albert, congratulations on the part you have played in raising a daughter and son of such serious purpose. They accept a very mature and meaningful task in taking on this marriage. On their behalf, and on behalf of all those here, I thank you. I remind you that it is more than their lives that are joined here, it is yours as well. This marriage joins your two families, and it is the family bond that shall rebuild the world. With this in mind, I ask you, Katie's parents, to take this man, Albert, as your son. Will you accept him into your family and take him into your hearts as a son and beloved to Katie?
Yes, we do.
Thank you. And of you, Albert's parents, I ask the same. Will you take this woman, Katie, into your hearts that she might live from this day as your daughter and beloved to Albert? May the miracle of this marriage extend throughout your families. As of this ceremony, may all your energies support these two, that any words you say might bless and protect the holiness of this union. Katie and Albert, I charge you with a creative challenge to keep alive the wonder of marriage. May you have the capacity to grow and change together. May you maintain spontaneity, flexibility, and humor. I challenge you to give fully, to show your real feelings, to save time for each other no matter what demands are made upon your day. I encourage you to see the meaning of life through the prism of your love, to nurture each to fullness and wholeness, and in learning to love each other more deeply, learn to also love the creation in which the mystery of your love has happened. Now, reading by Nicole.
A husband and wife must function like two wings on the same bird, or in Albert and Katie's case, two hooves on the same goat, two paws on the same cat, or two legs on whatever animal joins their farm. They must work together as a team, or the marriage will never get off the ground. A husband and wife must love each other more than their careers, more than their hobbies, or their money, because those things will never love you back. A husband and wife must always keep their marriage one, that their children will want to imitate as they grow older. Someday, when the pictures have faded, and the cake is long gone, and the flower girl is grown, you'll know each other's secrets, you'll tell each other's stories, and finish each other's sentences. And you'll look back on today, the beautiful day that started it all. May God bless you both always.
Right.
Vows? Yes. Who's going first?
Now that I just started crying. Wow. Albert, you are my best friend, my travel partner, and my always down for an ice cream date, and my little farmer. You have always loved me for who I am, loving my faults and imperfections, especially when I decide to bring home another cat. You have always believed in me, pushing me and making me a better person every day, or as you would say, you're improving me. I always promise to trust you, even though you think real men shouldn't read the directions. I promise to always pretend to seem interested, even when you're talking about sports. I vow to love all of you, snoring included. I promise to be faithful and honest, kind and forgiving. I promise to be alongside you in every step of our journey, encouraging you, uplifting you, growing with you, and building a better life for us each day. I promise to always be your best friend first. I promise to remember that neither one of us is perfect, but to strive to remind myself of the ways we are perfect for each other. Even though I am unsure and struggle to make a decision about most things in life, I am certain that I love you and will continue to love you forever. Today and every day forward, I choose you to be my husband and my best friend. I accept you as you are, and I offer myself in return.
Katie, I've made a lot of mistakes in my life, but you've managed to erase them all because each and every one of them has led me to you. From the moment our paths crossed, you surprised me, distracted me, captivated me, and you challenged me in a way that no human being ever has. I've fallen in love with you again and again, and still can't believe that today I get to marry my best friend. I know I will not always be what you want me to be. I might forget to listen, I might forget to share, I might not always agree, and I might be stubborn, but I'll always love you. And I vow that I'll always strive to be the man you believe I can be. I vow to be open, to catch you with open arms, to join you with an open heart, and to speak to you openly about anything. Though our lives are intertwined, I vow to support your freedom and trust and honor your decisions. I vow to make you laugh when you're taking yourself too seriously, and know that when I say I do, I don't mean the dishes. I vow to be the voice of reason when it comes time to say, Katie, we do not need 7 cats. But what I love most about you is your kindness, compassion, and motivation. I vow to encourage you to let yourself shine through your dreams and look forward to helping shape our lives together into the adventure of a lifetime. I promise to grow with you and build with you a better life each day as we learn from each other to be patient, kind, giving, and to always cherish each day together. You're my favorite person, and the woman with whom I choose to spend the rest of my life with. Every hour of every day, I vow to be living for you and for the family we built together. Ring. My grandma's got to do her reading.
That's
Yeah.
what you do.
And now, a reading by Paula.
Graham. No, she's okay. She's okay.
Congratulations, darling. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm Albert's grandmother. He's the 10th of my 10 grandchildren. And from the day he could walk, he was out of here. I babysat with them many, many times. He was always late coming home. And then when he got home, I say, bath, pajamas, back down here for supper. And then he'd wipe the table. He'd try to get points, you know. And he said, you know, my friend so-and-so goes to bed at 9 o'clock. And I said, but your dad went to bed at 7. So we compromised on 8. But anyways, he was all over Wallingford in his skateboard and his bicycles. I closed my eyes, I see him coming down Ward Street going into Walgreens parking lot, remember? Friends of mine would call. But now he's got this beautiful, beautiful bride. They're going to be happy together on a farm with lots of animals and lots of babies. I love you both.
Love you, Grandma. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So what are we doing?
Oh, no. You asked for the rings before.
Oh, are you guys going to do the exchange? You're going to exchange rings?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Go ahead. We crossed off that part of the ceremony.
Oh, we did?
Oh, okay. Wing it.
Go ahead.
Want to hold that for me?
Sure.
What are you supposed to say? With this ring?
With this ring, sorry, repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
I promise I shall call you
I promise I will call you
my love and my special forever.
my love and my special forever.
Repeat after me. With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I do it.
I promise
I promise
that I shall love you forever.
that I shall love you
And
forever.
I shall always call you
That I shall always call you
my special love.
my special.
At this most special and sacred moment of all times, let us do that which is most special and sacred to us all. Let us pray. Dear God, please bless this couple. May their love be nurtured to you always and forever. May this marriage be held in your hands and administered unto you by your angels. We dedicate this love to you. May it serve your purposes. May it increase your dominion. May this man grow strong in the arms of this woman. May this woman grow glorious in the love of this man. May the earth be brought closer to heaven through this love. May all the world be blessed hereby. Thank you very much. Amen.
Amen.
Katie and Albert, I remind you that the God who brought you together and nurtured this relationship is the key to your success as a married couple. May you allow into your marriage the presence of a mystical third who shall guide your thinking and bless your home. Call on God's Spirit consistently and often. We bring to mind as well the lives of any children who might one day gather unto you, and in the spirit of this day we bless them also. May this marriage be your sanctuary, your place of peace. Albert, do you take this woman, Katie, to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love her and cherish her, honor and protect her, through times of darkness as well as light, henceforth and forevermore? Do you promise that times of trouble will not deter you or tempt you to forsake this love? Do you commit before God to honor this vow unto all your days?
I do.
Katie, do you take this man, Albert, to be your lawfully and spiritually wedded husband, to love him and cherish him, honor and protect him through times of darkness as well as light, henceforth and forevermore? Do you promise that times of trouble will not deter you or tempt you to forsake this love? Do you commit before God to honor this vow unto all your days?
I do.
And so, Katie and Albert, by the authority vested in me, by the Church of God in the state of Connecticut, but much more important, by the fact that I believe in the power of your own love and agreement this day, the look of love in your eyes, and the seriousness with which you make this commitment, and because I believe my faith is shared by others gathered here, it is my honor and my delight to pronounce you husband and wife, now and forevermore. It gives me great pleasure to be the first to announce Katie and Albert as husband and wife. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Hood.